Hi everyone, Dr. Burgess here, and this is the launch of Work Experience for Year 12, and the dates that we're planning for your work experience is the Monday 7th of June to the Friday 18th of June 2021. The first thing you're probably thinking about is why are we planning to do work placements during the COVID pandemic? Well, as you can see, it's going to be in June, and we're really hopeful that for the vast majority of our students, this can go ahead at the end of year 12. So why do we ask our students to do a placement? Well, first of all, it does help you confirm a choice of profession, or actually confirms that you don't want to do a particular profession. It does support your application to university, or employment, apprenticeships. It shows that you are a committed person. You've got a greater chance to network, so there might be some opportunities to network with different people that might be helpful in the future. And it also develops your skills, so things like communication skills and your team working. So what is available? Well, pretty much anything and anywhere you want within reason. So we're going to give you a list of previous providers as a starting point. And also you need to focus on what your future dreams are to keep an open mind at this stage. In terms of previous experience, great previous experiences that our students in the past have had, here is a very long list of some placements that have gone ahead in the past, and you can see there's a wide range of opportunities. These addresses and these links will be put onto a file for you, so you'll be able to check where they are and who they are. Some great examples from past students. So for example, this was a couple of years ago, but we had students shadowing a judge in a law court. We've had students in fashion houses in London, some working at Stoke City Football Club, working in the Children in Need offices in Manchester, healthcare placements, surgeries, hospitals, solicitors and accountants. So you really need to be realistic and flexible. The location is really important. So if it was quite far away, would you be able to travel? Would you need accommodation, or would it just be a local placement where you can stay at home? Types of placement, it's unlikely to be able to get hands-on experience in some fields, and I would say pretty much this year it's going to be a bit more difficult to find certain placements due to the COVID pandemic. So you need to think outside the box, definitely this year. Many big companies, they don't just do one thing, they have lots of different departments, so finance, marketing, IT or legal departments. You've got to consider your transferable skills. So working with people in a care setting is useful for things like medicine, nursery and midwifery. Quick reminder for those looking at careers in medics, vets and physio, you're going to need extra placements and variety of placements. So you could maybe shadow a doctor, volunteer in a health centre, working in senior citizens homes, volunteering in a local hospice. It is quite hard to get these. It's going to be even more difficult at the moment to get these types of placements. So if you're looking at teaching, it's going to be dependent on what your university is asking you to do. You need to check that out. You need to see how much time you need to be in a placement. Okay, length of placement. So we really ask you to aim to get a full-time allocation, but 1 week in 2 different places is also a possibility. You need to consider insurance issues whilst you are there. So, for example, the company will need some form of liability insurance. Do not waste this opportunity. If you're not in a placement, you're going to be expected to be in school. So, quick one on deadlines. So your tutors will start asking for your placement plans in January. If you have them before that, then please do let your tutors know. We have a flexible, I would say this is a flexible closing date, but if most students can get some form of placement sorted by mid-March, that would be really helpful. I know, as I said, some of you are going to have difficulties in with the current situation. Forms are going to be emailed to you from Mrs. Rimmer, and also there is forms to download from the sixth form website. So all the work placement forms can be found in current student, and then we can look at work experience, and there we go. So there's all the key dates, placement advice, forms, there's potential placements, there's a letter to parents. So this shows all the key dates. If you have D&V or other commitments, then you will be missing Monday 14th of June. It's your responsibility to check if you're affected. Okay, so we will give you some materials to help you get started. Okay, so dates and forms, email, websites and paper copies will be available. A letter will be going out to your parents shortly. Please do use their supports and contacts. Here's some good advice. Start arranging it now. The sooner you agree the placement, the better. Completing a placement in your part-time workplace is not valuable unless you'll be working in a different aspect of the business. Okay, if you're being paid, it does not count as work experience. Good luck, and I hope you can find a work placement. If you're having any problems, then speak to me or Mrs. Rimmer, and have a great day.